Alrighty, guys, this is not my usual style of video. I'm not on a loom. This is Chandler. Say what's up.
Say, what's up, guys? Oh, hold on, hold on. I'm way too nervous right now. I don't know why, bro.
Yeah, so Chandler, just say what's up to him.
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yeah, so Chandler was actually maybe the second person that had called me just wanting coaching. Whenever I made this channel, there was zero intent of like selling info. But as you guys know, as of a week ago, I started up a lighting program. He's in that as well. And we can like maybe touch on that. But a few people, three, just pay me for coaching every month on window cleaning because, last year I was doing 65K a month for 5 months. Oliver and Josh's old sales manager came down, wanted to partner with me. I was the best HSL student. So we worked on that for a little bit. From there, we were selling lights to all the students. So that's why I now have this lighting program because I don't want to be the middleman. I just give you guys a manufacturer. But this is about coaching. This is about Chandler's business, not about mine. So when did you start with me? When did you call me? I remember you didn't have any employees, if I'm being correct. What kind of revenue were you doing then, and what are you doing now, bro?
Yeah, I called you about a month ago. I was only 1 month into window cleaning when I called you. That month, I grossed a little under 10K in window cleaning revenue. I didn't have any workers for me. I was doing all the work myself. And when I called you, I mean, completely honest, I didn't know what to kind of expect. I was just trying to understand a little bit more because I found you on your YouTube channel and I just wanted some help. And basically everything that you said, it was just so concise. There's so much level of depth to kind of everything that you were giving me. It just really made you kind of like stand out. And I just knew if I wanted to kind of get past that point of like grossing 10K, maybe profiting around like 4,000, like that would help me get to that point.
Yeah, and then what are you doing now? You just texted me a big week's coming up.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what are you
So,
doing now, bro?
yeah, so in the month of August, we were able to gross 30K, so three times more. I was able to hire, yeah,
Let's go.
yeah. We were able to hire about like three workers, and this week we actually cleaned and collected 11K in total revenue. So excited, on track for 40K this month, and maybe even more. So
Bro, 45 is what that sounds like.
yeah, it's super exciting,
10, 30, 45.
dude. It's insane.
Yee. Alrighty, bro. But it's easy to kind of like watch these videos, mentally jerk off, like not really do anything. Was it hard? The process. Like a lot of people just watch videos online, they think that's all they need to do. Was the process hard? Like, yes, yes, that's kind of a crazy jump. Like
Mhm,
10K, 30K, now you're on pace for damn near 50, 45.
mhm.
Was this process hard?
Dude, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like this was super hard. Like I had to make a couple sacrifices in my own personal life. I mean, usually I'm working like 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day, honestly. Like just like everything with the business, managing the sales side and the technician side, especially when you're kind of trying to scale up super quickly. I was working like super long hours, but I kind of knew that kind of seeing what Jackson did with his time, I just kind of thought to myself, I'm just gonna go all in just for 1 month, see what's kind of gonna bring me, and it's paid dividends for me in the long run.
Bro, that's all you need 1 month,
Yeah,
right? Because we're already talking about which salesman on your team are we gonna put in place to do, you know what I mean? Which technician?
yeah,
Like, bro, you're gonna be off. Like, that's insane. Like, it's if you don't know what to do,
hmm,
it's hard to get out of that like loop. You know what I mean? But that's what we're gonna like get you out of now. So now you made the money.
hmm,
Now you can lead your guys from the front, from experience,
hmm,
sales side, cleaner side.
hmm.
Now it's time for you to like, be a little bit more of a business owner, which is cool because are do you kind of so like how long have these three cleaners been with you? I mean, you started a month ago.
Yeah. I mean, I started a month ago. Kind of, I'll be honest, like everyone kind of says you can get all the information off YouTube, you can find everything off TikTok, find everything online nowadays. But what you'd kind of find when doing that is that you're not gonna get super in-depth information, and you're kind of gonna get more vague information you're still trying to figure out by yourself. Kind of when I first tried hiring like some cleaners outsourcing, in July, I didn't know what I was doing. People weren't sticking with me. It was definitely a hard process. I had people walking out on the job midday,
Yeah.
but a lot of these guys have kind of been with me. I'm still been perfecting the process, but I have a guy that's been with me for about 2 weeks now. He's killing it. He loves the job. He's doing a great job. And it's just having these systems in place and having really a good mentor who's been doing it for 2, 3 years more than you is
I
just
know I know
helps out so
I
much.
always tell people I'm like ignore the acne on my face, but I've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. So kind of before obviously the whole like window cleaning wave even happened, right?
yeah.
A lot of people maybe haven't seen any of my videos or,
Mhm.
but yeah, like I had my first sales team 2.5 years ago at Airbnb. I'll try to, you guys know my shit editing, but I'll try to put up
Mhm.
some photos um, of those memories. But yeah, man. So yeah, within 2 weeks, you kind of found a guy, which
Mhm.
is important to find a guy
Mhm.
that is really loyal.
Mhm.
So, but it took 2 weeks, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Which a lot of people, though, they've been trying for fucking 2 months, 6 months, and they can't find a guy that even stays with them for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's cleaning jobs. How much revenue do you think he's cleaning every day?
We're probably grossing him around like 13 to 1500 a day. I always tell
Him?
my salesmen, I always try to aim for 1300 in rev a day. At least 13, between 13 and 15. He gets paid a really good pay.
Yeah,
He's pretty happy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Damn. Chandler. Dude, it's like we've just kind of been, obviously on the calls working.
yeah,
It's cool like hearing it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's been like 5 weeks basically.
yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. So, there's a lot of scammers. There's a lot of like children that hit their first 10K month and they post TikToks and like now they're selling a course on how to copy and paste the Josh Lester script.
Hmm.
Obviously, the depth, the reasons to reclose, the salesman docs, the training,
Hmm.
like it's a lot different. It's a lot more in depth. But like, why me? Because you obviously didn't even like. I remember, I was like, bro, go think about it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like, why me? Why'd you choose me, the guy with 80 subs? You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's completely fair. To be completely honest, when I came across your YouTube channel, I literally just searched up how to hire window cleaning technicians and maybe saw like 3 to 5 videos. Yours had like probably the least amount of views, but it was easily like the most comprehensive, the most in-depth content. I was like, okay, this guy actually knows what he's talking about. And I was just like, dude, I looked at some of your other videos, I was like, bro, this guy knows. And I just like, I had to reach out to you, and I was just like, dude, if this guy's doing something, and honestly, like a lot of other people kind of have other programs as well. Um, I mean, seems like everybody has a program now, but a lot of people only kind of give you like docs or like videos or like frameworks. Like Jackson, you really actually helped me like onboarding calls. Like you helped me like you said text me whenever you actually get back to me like like very consistently, very quick, answer any question that I have, and it's kind of like it feels more like it doesn't even feel like you're my teacher at times. It feels like that you're actually like one of my best friends, like really helping me and like trying to see me succeed. And it was kind of that thing that really made me want to like be like, okay, yeah, let me just do this recurring monthly thing. I really love this guy. Like, this guy's doing a lot for me.
Yeah, so if you guys don't know, and the reason you guys don't know is because you wouldn't know unless you would have just called me. I haven't made like a video about this. This isn't like some offer I've talked about, I guess, up until now. But
Hmm.
like, yeah, I do monthly coaching where we'll hop on one call a week and fucking I'll sauce the shit out of you and you'll go from 10 to 30 in a month. Oh no, I probably can't promise that
Yeah.
because there's
Well,
fucking, yeah.
can't
Yeah,
promise it,
guys,
but it
if that
happens.
doesn't happen to you, you didn't put in the effort like Chandler did. Um, One thing I would say is the depth of words, right? If people are selling you a lifestyle, then that was made off the back of what? Info. Okay? If you look, I don't even post on Instagram or TikTok yet. You can look at my Twitter and LinkedIn. Those are my two like where I'm loaded. You know what I mean? Twitter and LinkedIn, bro. TikTok and
Yeah.
Instagram, like once, yeah, man. So it's a lot different, is all I would say. So I understand why it's maybe hard because it's like, no, I'm not verified on Instagram. You know what I mean? I just use it for friends and girls.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Not or recruiting in person salesmen.
Mhm.
That's really it. But yeah, man. So and then to the people, because there's probably let's just say there's some kid watching this,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna talk to you directly.
Mhm.
You're making 8,500 a month, kid. Let's just say you're probably doing 8,500 a month. you inconsistently sell 900 a day. You think that that's good. No one respects you. No one wants to work for you. Everyone you hire leaves you within, let me guess, 6 days. You're maybe trying to hire your friends, but the issue is now they're all going back to school. But you also can't get the older guys to respect you. So you feel like you're kind of in a loop and you're listening to this and you're like, damn, what the fuck do I do? Damn, this kid just like literally verbatim called me out in my situation. Fuck him though, because obviously I'd be paying him. Chandler, what would you say to that kid? That's kind of in that loop right now that you were in, that I have been in, that everyone's been in. What would you say to him about not, he doesn't want to invest in any information, any coaching? What would you say to him?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't say tests on like anyone's situation, you know. Like I would say like, dude, if you don't have the money for it, like don't put yourself in a really bad spot. It's the first thing I've ever doing. But just being completely honest, like really finding like someone like a mentor, finding someone that can kind of like really help you out and just really give you that guidance. It really just what separates a lot of people. In Jackson, he's not just gonna send you like a couple docs or some videos about how you can scale your business. He helps you out with like so many more things that all of these guys online would never do, like sales, getting people to respect you, how to hire older people, like proper funnels, like how to get a lot more stuff done a lot quicker. I was talking about literally yesterday with my friends. I said like, dude, like me like 2 months ago, like I just like I said everything I did that yesterday. Like I sold 1,700 today. I did all this, and then like me 2 months. If I was told myself that 2 months ago, I would have thought that I completed all of that in like a span of like 3 days or like a week. You know, so Jackson really, if there's one way I can sum it up, Jackson really helps you scale your productivity to where you can do a lot more, a lot quicker, and it's that type of thing that you're not going to find online with a lot of other people. A lot of other people just kind of look at the content that they produce. You'd kind of see that people that kind of have sports cars post a lot of those short, like, viral videos that get a lot of attention online. You know, they're not gonna they're not gonna give you like actual good stuff. But Jackson actually posts all this very smart things online that actually helps out people. You know, it's just the type of information that he provides is a lot different than all this, sports car kind of nonsense.
So you would just say it's a lot more in depth.
Yeah, way more. That's the biggest thing. Way more in depth, and you actually like really help people. You really follow up. There's so many online coaches, online businesses. I've heard so many things about people not following up, people like literally ghosting people, people.
Um, so yeah, I mean, you text me when you have questions like,
Mhm.
how helpful is it? Do I just ignore your bitch ass? Or what happens when you need something? Am
Yeah.
I there?
Dude, I remember one time, I'll never forget this. I texted Jackson. I was like, "Hey, bro, I feel like I'm struggling so much with things. I can't get past this husband and wife objection. Like, I get to the back half, people are assuming if they have a husband or wife, and this guy sends me like an 8-minute audio message. He like yaps this whole time. He's like telling me about all these different sales patterns, things to say, like how to deal with it, and just goes so deep into it. And I was just like, whoa. This is like 1 week into working with him. I was like, dude, this guy actually like, and he's like, yeah, next call's about closing. Be ready. And I'm like, dude, this thing is insane. And I was just like, that's one that in my system, like that in my heart, I kind of knew like really made a good choice with this. And he continues to provide value, even at the point where I'm at today. And he just keeps on, even with the line program too is insane. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
he
and
just
then
has
that
so
was the
much.
last thing I was just gonna ask about because
Yeah.
now Chandler's like a 60K a month business owner, so his time is super valuable. Um, so the lighting program came out like a week ago.
Hmm.
And what has happened within that week? Really, it's been like 5 days. What's your first impression? Obviously, lights don't spawn out a house in 5 days. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like, no installs have been done yet.
Yeah.
Um, we should have a follow up call here soon, and then then you'll be like, oh damn, yeah, guys, 100K a month. Fuck everyone. Fuck everyone who didn't take some action on the first call. But yeah, man, how's the lighting program so far in the first 5 days in terms of the actual manufacturer, the product, the speed of response,
Yeah.
and then the content as well?
Yeah. Manufacturer styled. They always get back to me like just like that. um, Dude, it's manufacturer's really dialed. Kind of all the contents inside of it. He has so much stuff that's so prepped for you. He has everything like pretty much ready to go, just like that. And it's super easy. And actually, I told you about this before, but I actually got a call from another type of like business. I think it was Glow Light or something like that. I don't know, Gem Light or something. And they called me saying that they were trying to pitch me on like adding permanent LED lights to my business. They cost like 5K up front, and they're overcharging me for per a lot of the actual,
Per foot.
yeah, per foot. Yeah, it was like $10 to $12 per foot. And I hit up Jackson. I was like, bro, what are these guys doing? They say this, this, this. He's like, dude, don't listen to those people. Like, and then I got you. And it's just like the way that he does things is a lot better, a lot more reliable, and it's just like a huge difference than kind of
Because they're probably ordering from my manufacturer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like I literally give everyone the opportunity to be what was that company? I can I'm giving you guys the opportunity to be Gemstone.
Yeah.
You're getting the lights in the same place Gemstone gets their lights, and you have all the training Gemstone won't even give their dealers. You know what I mean? So whenever you have that guy that you may want to work with, you said, like, bro, you can almost be the middleman and just give him lights.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas you can't be a middleman if you're buying lights for $11 a foot. So yeah, content's good, manufacturer's good. You already got the box, right? How nice is that shit?
Box is out. Box is out. I
Box
might
is
have
out.
it in my room. Maybe I could show it in a second here, but they're just in the other room. It's so nice.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
All right,
Before
hold
we
on. I'll be right
hop
back. I'll be right back. Here's this box right here. See right here, got the company logo on there. And let me see if I can actually turn on the lights in just a second. This thing is so sick. It's
That's a better box
it's like-
from last year. Holy shit.
It's way cheaper than like all these guys are charging. Like he said, $750 for the box. I was like, what?
Yeah, stick that up your ass, buddy.
Dude, I think it's insane. So customize the colors. You know what I'm saying? We got Seahawks right now.
Damn, bro.
Any color. This thing is nice, dude. And
So
actually, just
yeah,
like,
Chandler
just about to
just
get
gets to.
literally started this LED thing like not too long ago. Already working on getting my first customer, and I don't know, just like the whole thing is that Jackson's provided for me. It's insane.
Take
my life
off.
completely.
Yeah, guys. So yeah, there's nothing else for me to say.
Yeah.
Everybody, that is Chandler. First 5 weeks of working with me. I guess I helped him a little bit, and I guess it's been kind of like worth the investment. So that's really it, guys. There we go.
Yeah.
I'll put my Instagram in the description. Just DM me if you want help with anything. Windows, lights, we'll hop on the phone, and like I said, I don't have like a course. It's really just whatever you need. I'll help you with it, and I'll give you a price tag. Yeah, it'll all be worth it. Just put your head down, work hard. But we're coming on 20 minutes. Me and Chandler need a dip. So, peace, guys. DM me on Instagram, and have a blessed day.